block on Terry Wooden ain't too bad. Everybody misses blocks, and Terry Wooden's an excellent athlete, and you know, it was kind of hard for him not to get him there.
And of course, it's Donnie DeCane once again to take advantage.
Oh yeah, all day. We could have had that all night if we wanted. They can't run with Donnie. I mean, or with Tommy.
Is there just a way that these guys know exactly where they're going to be? I mean, this is a tough catch, and they just were clicking yesterday.
Oh yeah, everybody has their spot on the field they're supposed to get to, and Donnie knows where to put the ball, and Tommy runs to get it. And
you know a little something about this play because it's your touchdown.
Oh yeah, this was our little option there to the short side of the field. Picked up some good blocks on the corner out there, and was able to skate in for the touchdown there.
I tell you had a nice little leap and a little waltz into the end zone. That was a very pretty touchdown run, and also a very nice play here on the defensive side. Phelan in trouble, and David Holmes comes up with a big play.
Oh yeah, Phelan's a good quarterback. I played against him in high school many times, but David Holmes made a great play there. And during the summer, me and David used to race a lot, and I just knew he was going to get this in because he beat me.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Now, that surprises me a little bit, but he does have the burners on, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, I believe they just had the angle on him.
And at this point in the game, Syracuse having some fun. This is a play you guys practice.
Oh, yeah, we practice this play a lot. They don't let me to run it because I can't throw the ball, but we practice this play a lot. Halfback pass. Donnie's sitting in the end zone wide open.
You're gonna have to work on your quarterbacking, I guess.
I'm not worried about quarterbacking too much. Leave that up to Donnie and the other quarterbacks.
Now, here is another incredible play right here.
Oh, yeah. Tommy runs by the DBs all the time, and, you know, while the ball's in the air, you know, not every pass can be on the money, and that's what I believe the DBs have a chance to, you know, catch up to him. Caught up, and he just made a nice catch. A
lot of states that's robbery, but it's just a touchdown. And, and this one I thought you were going to break.
Yeah, well, the guy was a little flat-footed, and he didn't go for any of my fakes, and he made a good play.
All right, and you talk about fakes. Everyone's thinking number 33's got it, but that's not the way it was.
Oh, yeah, the defense was lost there. As you can see right now, look, they don't even know where the ball's at now. Yes. One guy.
Being very honest, Michael. All right, now the injuries. You got an update on that, on Wooden and Gregory?
I don't believe they're too serious. You know, just took a knee injury, both of them. You know, it was hurting them at the time, but I don't believe it's serious at all. I believe they'll be with us Saturday.
All right, now, of course, Michael, you have contributed greatly to the resurgence of SU football, but what people want to know is about your brother and the continued resurgence of Syracuse basketball. I'm ready for the scoop now. Is he coming to Syracuse or isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. You know, he still tells me anything. You know, all I can say is between Syracuse and North Carolina and Villanova. You know, when he makes up his mind, I'm sure he'll let me know, and he'll let everybody else know.
And now Coach Boeheim says he makes sure that you get the ball a lot, and he makes sure you know the playbook. Is he being serious here? I mean, is he having an effect on Coach Mack or what?
Oh, I don't know. You know, he comes out there once in a while. You know, you see him out there, and he gets to putting his hands on his chin and shaking his head, and him and Coach Mack make a little eye contact. So, you know, I don't know.
You think you will have good basketball seats this year?
Oh, I hope so. I should. Hey, I should be somewhere right behind that bench, I believe.
All right, Michael Owens, thanks very much for stopping by. And, you know, if you can have a little impact on your brother, I'm sure a lot of people from around here would appreciate that.
Yeah, it was nice to be here.
All right, let's go back to Jackie.
Thanks, Steve. Still ahead, World Series highlights and an exhibit that's right on track.
If you're moving, get Ryder's free Move It Yourself guide. From picking the best truck to packing your lamps, it'll help you handle almost everything.
Got a spot for this?
What's that?
Hair.
If you're planning to move cross-country, cross-town, or just around the corner, call Ryder. And get moving with an easy Ryder value. Ryder, we're there at every turn.
Next time on The Judge.
He showed up at the front door waving a gun around like a madman.
A son stands trial for trying to murder his own father.
I'm not a killer.
Can they get to the bottom of this family feud?
Wronged wife, ousted by cruel husband.
That's between the two of you. It has nothing to do with the issue here today.
Uncover the truth.
I have to tell you what really happened.
Next time on The Judge.
The Judge, weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 3.
The twins have done it. And Sam is doing cartwheels.
and that's almost as good as the World Series, which I did not think was very exciting until the seventh game. I'll tell you, this was a very exciting game tonight, and I'll tell you something else. This is the first time in World Series history that all the home teams have won every game. It's the first time that's happened, and we will go right to the highlights and see how it happened tonight in Minnesota at the Metrodome. And we pick it up in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cards. Tim Laudner with the base hit into left. Vince Coleman throws home. Don Baylor is definitely safe. You can see it on the replay, but he is ruled out. One batter later, Steve Lombardozzi, whose parents live in Manly, has had a superb series. Base hit up the middle. Bernansky scores 2-1. Bottom of the fifth, Gagne with a bouncer towards first. Watch Joe McGrain. He gets to the bag in time. The guy at first, Gagne, is ruled safe. That led to a run. Another bad call. Still the fifth. Don Baylor, base hit to left. Home comes Gaetti. Steve Lake stands his ground at the plate, and Gaetti is out of there. Bottom of the sixth. Twins hoping to pull ahead. They have the rally caps out there. Bases loaded, 2 out. Greg Gagne, the bouncer to Lawless. Great play. Gagne beats the throw, though. Only 1 run scores, 3-2. Cards are still in it. Bottom of the eighth. Tim Laudner on first. Dan Gladden in the gap. They send Laudner. Now look at Laudner. He's saying, I don't want to come home. I have no gas left. Now here's the throw. Lake doesn't handle this one. Laudner scores, makes it 4-2. Top of the ninth, 2 out. Jeff Reardon to McGee, who grounds out to Gaetti, and it is over. Twins win. Frank Viola, the winning pitcher tonight, had 2 wins in the series, is the series MVP. 4-2 in the game, 4-3 in the series, and an exciting game tonight. Yes, they do. And you got to love that dome. At least the Twins fans do.
They do.
They play well at home.
Pay dirt.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve. Coming up tomorrow on Channel 3 News, more court proceedings as the Alexander bribery and extortion trial nears. One issue they'll take up is where the trial will be held. And taking up tomorrow's forecast, here's Sam.
Nice night, isn't it? It's a real pleasant night.
Sure.
As you get up in the morning and get your cup of Java. Oh, interesting cup, isn't it? Sunny, chilly, maybe some fog in the 30s, but a nice day.
Thanks, Sam. There are people who preserve their love of the railroad by collecting miniatures of the great iron horses of the past, and the railroad buffs put on shows like this one today at the American Legion Valley Post. Some of the items you see are true models of the famous trains of yore.
This is a swap meet, and it's also things that are dug out of the attic from way back, and things that we look for sale that are old. It's just like in anything, whether it's furniture, cars, or what it is.
So some collector come along and say, hey, I'm missing this out of my collection, and grab a piece.
You're exactly right.
One of the purposes of railroad shows is to interest young people in the history of the railroad. Just set a model train in motion, and you've got the undivided attention of the young. And the attention of the old. Well, that's it for Nightcast. Be sure and join Martin Farrell and Laura Hand tomorrow at noon. Now we leave you with a look at all the people who make our news possible and a little preview of what's to come this Halloween. Good night, Central New York.